Welcome back to episode 3 of Breakdown with the Brodie. Today we got a little bit of a unique matchup. We have the Green Bay Packers versus the Green Bay Packers. So without further ado, let's get started. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel. So we're in Lambeau Field for this one. So for this episode, we're going to actually break down the whole game. Shouldn't be too long due to, spoiler alert, we started to give this guy some problems, and I think he knew what was going to come, so he lost connection. So I am controlling the Green Bay Packers wearing the white jerseys. So on our first series, again, like I said, we want to stay disciplined. We want to stick to the script. So you'll see we're going to get to our trio offset weak inside zone. Like I've been saying in the past 2 episodes, you want to establish that run game. You want to run the ball early and often. So like I said, I like to make all my plays look the same. So even on run plays, I'm calling for adjustments. They're just ghost smoke screen adjustments. So as you can tell, I'm just doing some hot routes, but we run that ball, get right up the middle. Look at that. Good hold by the offense, good push, good run by Aaron Jones. We get 8 yards on a run. That's amazing. If we can get 8 yards or close to it every run, we're going to be in great position. So for the second play, we're going into the pistol strong look. We're looking for a little bit of it's a flat hitch comeback route combo. We run that just a tad bit. So again, we're running that flat hitch comeback route combo. So our first read is going to be the flat to Tunyon. Second read is going to be the hitch to Jones. And then lastly, our third read is going to be Cobb. This is a little bit like a curl flat type of route concept. The only difference that separates this from a curl flat is that we're actually pushing this guy deeper upfield. Because it seems like this guy's in a cover 3. So as you know, the curl flat beats the cover 3. And again, what we're doing is trying to push this guy upfield so that we have room for that flat to not only catch the ball, but get yak, or even for us to throw this ball to Aaron Jones and hopefully spin out, and again to get some yak. So the first read was the flat. The flat was not there. As you can see, the flat is not there. Our eyes then turn to our second read, Aaron Jones, and the hitch, as you can tell, is right there, wide open. We're going to put that right there on the low pass just to be safe, just to be conservative. Put a low pass right there for an 8-yard pass. So Aaron Jones, is 100% of the offense right now. 8-yard run and then an 8-yard reception. Again, just sticking to the script, being disciplined, going through our read progressions, and staying consistent. We want to establish that run. We want to run the ball early and often. So we run the ball, get right up the middle, get a good run. Get 5 yards on a run. And again, you need to establish the run. You want this guy to start sending blitzes, to start stacking the box, to start run committing, because once he does that, we then can start taking shots downfield. And as you know, we have an arsenal of shot plays. So for this play, we're going to make some adjustments. Seems like we're going to do maybe a slant drag seam. Yep. So we have the slant, we have the drag, we have the seam. Our first read is going to be the seam, but he's far out. So we're going to look at then the slant, then the drag. So we stamped that ball, and I missed it. Man, I missed it. I missed that. Run that back. That's on me. We had both the guys that we wanted wide open. Take a look at this. And again, sometimes you're going to miss some passes, but this is unacceptable, especially when you're in a game where each team will get 3 to 4 possessions on offense. You need to make it count, and when you can hit deep, you need to hit hard. So he snapped this ball, and look at this. So he runs to cover 3, so that safety shoots down to cover the curl flat and circles wide open. Randall Cobb is wide open. Look at that, still wide open. Aaron Rodgers has gunslinger. We're going to bullet that, shade it slightly into the inside, and even if it's not a touchdown, this is a 20 to 25-yard catch. This, man, I missed that right there. But then our second read, we're looking at the drag, then a slant. The slant, then a drag. The slant is not there, nor is the drag. But right here, maybe we could touch past this to the slant. Maybe we could try to get it to the drag, even though there's a defender right here who most likely jumped at for incompletion or worse, an interception. But again, when you can strike first, you need to strike hard, and we missed Randall Cobb wide open initially. So we just play it smart, play it disciplined, just throw it out of bounds, live to fight another day. Don't want to play hero ball. You want to play a team game, so let's just get it out of bounds. So we come out in a gun ace slot offset look. Again, we're going to be making some adjustments, and we're going back to the route concept that we had some great success earlier on the second play of this drive to Aaron Jones for 8 yards. We're going to that flat hitch, come back. So DeGuara, Cobb, Adams. So we snap that ball. First read, again, is the flat. Second read's the hitch. Third read's the comeback. So as you can see, the flat is not there because we throw that ball. He's jumping it, or even if he catches it, he's going to hit him to make it incomplete. So then our eyes get to our second read, which is this hitch right here to Randall Cobb. It's wide open again. Closest defender, 6 to 7 yards north, and then maybe 5-6 yards west. So we're going to, again, low pass it. Again, we want to be conservative. Savage is coming. We don't want to give him any chance for, a Madden fluke to happen. Let's just low pass this, get the first down. Again, live to fight another down. And again, I remember on the second play I said it. The reason why we put Devontae Adams or that outside wide receiver on a comeback is because if the hitch or the flat gets the ball, hopefully we could turn to the outside, whip to the outside, get some yak. We did make that first guy miss, and we was able to turn what would have just been a 5-yard gain into a 10 plus gain. So we're coming out in the single back formation. Looks like we're going to go to a flat curl run or FCR concept. So in the flat curl run concept, and this play is amazing because it's amazing when you can simulate or imitate a real life player. But break down to the route concept. We have that flat to Tunyon as our first read. If that's not there, we're then going to Adams on the corner. If that's not there, then we run with Aaron Rodgers. And run essentially, again, just means improvising, throwing the ball out of bounds like we did on the second to previous play. Or, keeping our eyes downfield, hopefully somebody gets open. But if we rewind this a tad bit, right here, let's just start right here. Watch this guy right here, the safety. He shoots down. I see that he's in a neutral zone. Hurry up and snap it. As you can tell, we get the offsides on the neutral zone infraction, as well as our first read is the flat, which is covered. Our second read, which is Devontae Adams, is going to be open due to this corner running with the wide receiver. But run that back just a tad bit because you see that the guy gets caught up, I think, on his man. Yep, so he tries to run back down. Then he realizes he's beat. Now, we did have R1 wide open, but again, that's not part of our read progression. So we're not even looking at him. Look at that, he's wide open. But again, we hit the flat was covered as a first read. We go to the corner as our second read. We dot that up, and we run it up. So we get the neutral zone infraction or the offsides. We're going to decline it, obviously, so we can, instead of getting the ball on the 33, we get the ball on their 9, get deep inside that red zone. And hopefully we can punch it in. So again, we're going to go into our bread and butter, tried and true red zone formation, our gun, tight offset, tight end. We're going to put Valdez-Scantling on a slant. We're going to streak Tunyon up the middle. Streaking him is obviously going to take this safety with him, but it's if the player is using this linebacker, this streak is hopefully taking him to at least bite on it, so then that we have that drag, because if he can bite on that and then he sees this drag coming, he then runs down to the drag, and guess what? Tunyon will be running right across his face because his momentum is coming down to cover the drag by Cobb. He stands no chance of stopping Valdez-Scantling, number 83 right here. So that's the premise of this play design. So we're making our adjustments, as you could tell. So Tunyon goes on the streak. Now, I was hoping that this linebacker followed him, but he actually went over here, which is still good because we just want this space between the E and the R. We want this space to be vacant because again, we have a drag coming and a slant coming. It's most likely the drag will be hit in this window from maybe the K to the R, and then the slant would be hit between the E and the S. Is the throwing windows and the timing for this play. So you see the drag. He then drops down on the drag with Amos, leaving that slant open. And again, what did I say? The throwing window between the drag is between the R and the K. As you can tell, the drag right here, circle, is at the C. We're past that throwing window. We're not looking at him. And then the slant throwing window is between the E and the S. We're still in this throwing window. And once that wide receiver, Valdez, has 95 speed, once he crosses your face or gets even with you, you're not catching him. We're going to low pass this right here again, playing a conservative, get the touchdown. Great first drive. Didn't get too much resistance, too much pushback, but still a great drive. So we're going to go to the first series of defense. My bread and butter defensive set is dime. I love the dime look. I make some subs and things of that nature, but I love the dime look. So I'm just making some adjustments. He does a play action. We send the heat off the edge. So we have two guys coming, which is great because it's forcing him out of the pocket, right? And hopefully it's speeding up his read progressions and making him just not able to, get a rhythm. Tunyon is the only wide receiver that's really open. As you can see, I'm controlling Summers. We have him blanketed. This guy is blanketed. This guy is blanketed. Tunyon's the only one with room, per se, for a ball to get squeezed in there. But as you can tell, he decides to throw it backside, and that's the benefit of a blitz, right? The benefit of the blitz is to just make you rush through your read progressions, get you off your rhythm, force you to speed up. Hopefully you click the wrong button. Hopefully you make a wrong decision, which he did. And we don't get the pick, but that the second best thing is an incompletion. If you can't get the pick, get the incompletion. So like I said, the dime is my go-to. Is what I'm coming out with. It's my standard formation. So he runs the ball. Rashad Gary gets a great stop, only gets 3 yards. So he's looking at a 3rd and 7. He's looking at a 3rd and 7. So we're gonna come back with some pressure off that left edge. We're gonna try to send some pressure, make some adjustments, give it a nice balance between coverage. As you can tell, we have it pretty much covered. We're running a cover 3, so we have our DBs, our safety, and our corners splitting the field 1/3. We have the middle blanketed, and then we have seam flats right here. So, because it's a 3rd and 7, hopefully, we stop him from throwing to a first down, force him to throw it underneath these hooks and the seam flats, and make him make a move. So he did get me on that. He actually got me. It's funny, this guy's not going through his read progressions, or he just doesn't have any read progressions. But if I'm in his position, where I'm looking is right here. You have Tunyon wide open, right? I'm late with Summers. He has Tunyon wide open. He needs to throw this ball to Tunyon now, and that's a guaranteed first down. If he throws this ball to Tunyon right now, I promise you it's a first down. Look at this. He has so much space. He can actually probably get 10+ yards on his pass to Tunyon. He gets a little bit greedy. Don't know what he's seen. Probably seen this guy crossing his face and thought it would be open. Guess wrong. Throws it. It's a pick by Savage. He just didn't. I think based off of that, he was locked in on a player and didn't go to his read progressions, or doesn't have read progressions. And when he runs that play, it may be open majority of the time, so he just locks in on it. But that's the importance of having read progressions, is that it's meant to not have you lock in on the defender. A receiver. So for this, we're coming out in our bunch. We're coming out in our bunch X nasty formation. Look, I think we're going to be doing a curl, zig, swing route combo, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong. Let's see the play art once it pops up. I'm guessing yes it is. So we have a curl by Adams, a zig by Cobb, a swing by Jones. So Adams will be our first read on a curl, then Cobb on that inverted zig, and then a swing to Jones. Snap that ball. First read. Aaron Rodgers have gunslinger, but that's not there. That's not a good pass. You don't want to get accustomed to throwing these types of passes, because again, it is not there. He's boxed. He has 4 defenders around him. Maybe if you low pass it, you can get it there, but again, you don't want to build that muscle memory of throwing these risque passes. So we go to our second read, which is the zig, and the swing is open as well. But our second read is a zig. We're not going to even hesitate. We're going to pull the trigger, put it right on his numbers, cut it up for the yak, and look at that. Man, that is just a beauty right there. Look at this. See, somebody could have forced it in there, but we throw the ball's on the 39. So the ball is right here is where the ball is. We throw a 4-yard pass, right? We throw a 4-yard pass. We take a 4-yard pass, and we damn near make that 15+. And that's the benefit of a yak. That's the benefit of going through your read progressions. Right? Don't throw these risque passes. Go through your read progressions, hit the open man, have faith that these athletes are going to make plays, and have faith in your stick ability that you can turn a 4-yard pass into a 12 to 15-yard completion. So for this play, we're coming back out in that single back formation. Looks like he's in cover 3 again, maybe. Let's see the play art. So I call a timeout. Yeah, I can already tell I wasn't getting my adjustments in properly. The time was running down, so we wasted the timeout. And generally I don't like to waste timeouts. But for this play, see if we can get the play out one more time. Perfect. So for this play, as you can see on the screen, it is a slant, flat, drag, or SFD route combo. So our first read is Cobb on the slant. When I get to the line of scrimmage, what I'm looking at is to see if this window is vacant, like right inside the numbers, because that's where the ball would be getting delivered once Cobb goes into his break. This guy is right here. I know he's going to drop back, so I know Cobb's not going to be open, but I'm still going to go through the read just in case he blitz and that window is open. Second read is the flat by DeGuara, because hopefully with Jones sprinting deep, it takes this man. Hopefully this guy is on a hook and he follows it, or if it is a cover 3 and this guy is on a deep 1/3, hopefully he picks up on it, which will leave this drag and this flat wide open, because with Jones going up, Jones is going to hopefully take this guy right here with him, which will actually leave Adams' throwing window open. And if the corner jumps on the Jones route because he's going deep, it would then leave the DeGuara route window open. So we snap the ball. The slant is there, but let's see. So the slant's there. The slant is there. I missed it. The slant's there, right? This guy's nowhere. That window is wide open. He's not. Now, maybe it's just a 3-yard, 4-yard reception, but this guy's not stopping it or jumping that route combo. Not with Aaron Rodgers having gunslinger and having one of the quickest, if not the, I think he has the quickest throwing release in Madden 22. He's not getting that. So that's there. I missed it. The flat is then, it's there, but it's there. I could get it there, and the flat is not there. So I had a little bit of patience, right? I had a little bit of patience, which is good. Now again, I did miss Cobb the first go around, and I did miss DeGuara as well, right? If you can see again, I mean Tunion's a little bit open. Now Tunion's not part of the read progressions, but man, even Tunion's open. But again, I missed Cobb right here. Should have pulled the trigger. I hesitated. You never want to hesitate. I then go to the flat. The flat is not really there because you can tell he's starting to slow up. So he's not going to run to the sideline. He's going to actually hook like right here, which is going to give this defender enough time to jump it for an incompletion or interception. And then he's jumping. He's using with Savage, jumping down on that drag. So we stay cool, calm, collected. Blitz is coming, and we throw it to the Cobb on that slant, make it up to him. Run straight in the end zone. What a great play. Another great offensive possession, offensive series off of a defensive turnover. This guy doesn't have a game plan for this offense. I don't think he knows what to do to stop the offense. I think we're doing a great job of mixing in the run with not only the short pass, but an outside short pass, an inside short pass, as well as we didn't really take a shot downfield yet. But we're turning short receptions into medium type plays due to yak. So I think the guys just not defensively, just it's not there right now to really be able to make that play or to make the adjustments defensively. So after coming out and throwing a pick on his first series and only having a total of 3 yards, he's going to go to the I formation, probably try to establish the run. No play action. Great dump off right there. Great dump off. Great play. Great. That's a good thing, right? Get a 34-yard pass. He was 0 for 2 with one interception before that. Like I said, sometimes you just got to do the simple shit, the easy shit to get your momentum, to get your feet wet, to get the ball rolling, to even get your confidence up. And that's what I do when I'm on my first possessions. I'm doing that, again, sticking to the script to get discipline and to get my rhythm. So he's just running the ball. What you need to do, establish that run. Don't allow me to just keep dropping back and covering with Sam Summers. Like, run that ball down my throat. Make me respect your run. So we pretty much do a good job of boxing everybody. Man, I wish that defender would have ran with him. I would have challenged. Real life, I'm challenging that catch. I don't think he was inside. I don't think he got both feet in. But I wish Madden was a little bit like real life, where that defender would have ran with Jones. I think we would have been better off. He missed another guy. I'm starting to think that this guy is really just becoming stuck on his read progressions, because it looks like he's running a trail route. I don't know. Did he come out in single back? Yeah, this could be the deuce. No, this is Bunch Nat. This looks like Bunch X Nasty with 2 tight end package maybe. But he has a drag trail. Looks like a go route. Now, if his read progression was a slant, the slant's wide open. So yes, do not skip that. Hit that drag. But man, look at, I think this is Tunyon wide open. Does he even throw it yet? Man, he has to hit that. That's a touchdown. And again, Aaron Rodgers have a gunslinger. This defender is not getting to that. And even if he doesn't score, he's getting a first down within the first 3 yards. Or 3-yard line. Come on, you got to hit that. But hey, he went through his read progressions, got the drag, still picked up 8 yards. So you can't be mad at that. But he missed an opportunity to hit that guy in the middle. So he's coming back to this I formation. He's going to run the ball. Punch it in with Aaron Jones. Again, that's good for him. Establish that run. Don't allow me to keep dropping 8 back and only rushing 3. Because, we have 8 people guarding the field. You only have 3 to 4 wide receiver targets. So it's essentially a 2-to-1 ratio in my favor. So 14-7, we're feeling great right here. My opponent quits. But again, right here we're feeling great because we're up 14-7 with the opportunity to stretch us to 21-7, and we get ball back at half. So even if we could have stretched us to 21-7, he scores as 21-14 going into the half. We get the ball back at half to either score a field goal to go up 10, still 2 possessions, or hopefully score another touchdown to go up 2 possessions as well. Really putting the pressure on him and backing up on his heels. But again, he either quits or has connection problems. It was lagging a little bit during the game. But a win's a win. Again, we only had 2 offensive series, but those 2 offensive series was really good. Went through our read progressions, made the right passes, made the right decisions, and it paid off. And that's concluding episode 3 of Breakdown with the Brodie. Again, thank you so much for taking time out your day to watch not only this video but the other videos on the channel. I hope leave comments of what you would like to see, what teams you would like to see me play with, and breakdowns of that nature, and how you would break down or what you see when you're watching these games as well. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to the channel. This is episode 3 of Breakdown with the Brodie. Have a great day.